So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
De Bruyne receives it in a wide position, and he can thump it away. Mbappe is onto this. Germany are looking to break at pace. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doué! Goal, Germany! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Dembele! It's Dembele! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? That is good strength. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a good foot in there. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing nice and neat. And it's hoisted clear. It's a searching pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That looks a cracking ball. De Bruyne. Oh, that's neat. Pings in across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Belletti. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well measured. Mbappe! And he should have made them pay.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Vitinha. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. Neymar. No way through there. Olise. He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Juve. Rijkaard. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Germany leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Germany looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Germany with the corner, they're first. And he's gone backward here. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's got away. Driven in. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Courtois sends that a long way. Hakimi, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Bebeto. Rijkaard. Olise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance! Against the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Defending was strong and firm. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And the shot! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very...
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Almost an hour gone. Bruno Fernandes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cucurella is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Totti might just make this. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne threads one in. Now it's Girassi. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's De Bruyne. He'll try from distance. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back.
Vinicius Junior goes for a shot. Deftly away. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's in one-on-one. And a chance! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Inter Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rijkaard. Mbappe. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played out wide. De Bruyne. And he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Totti. Vinicius Junior. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 11.
De Ligt can get it clear. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Howson. Eder Militao. Totti. Oh, that's well spotted. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Plays it through. Haaland has it out wide and in space. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show! Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes. Kukçu. Juke. Davids. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi. Davids makes the interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is a great pick out. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, played right into his path. He might be in here! Del Piero! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Hong Kong are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Vieri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. First quarter of an hour gone. Knocks it into space. And Del Piero! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Vieri! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Vieri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Hong Kong are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Del Piero going after that. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Del Piero. Look at the Vieri! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kukçu stood his ground strongly. Rijkaard.
Eze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Howson does really well to win the ball there. Elise. Header! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Kukçu. And it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero is herring after that one. Defending was strong and firm. And he's forced to go back. Vieri gets flagged offside. Rijkaard. Diouf. It is a corner. Kukçu goes short, opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Vieri. Oh, it's Vieri!
That's just playing.
He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Hong Kong really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Elise. He's had a shot! In he goes again! And there's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. Good ball, good take.
Just really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now that looks a decent ball. Juve, can he finish? It's a goal! Germany are all square. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this. And the whistle goes for half-time. Germany are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So we reach the halfway point.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 32, Vieri. Coming on the field is...
And that's the second half
14,
started.
Ibrahimovic.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Davids. Rui Costa conjures time and space where... He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Germany are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. Piqué wins the duel this time. Kong can breathe again. Just Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Hong Kong go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Totti. Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Not the most accurate pass. Diaz. And it's ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diaz. And that's gone loose. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 5.
Hong Kong visibly comfortable, now up by
Number
3.
10. Del Piero. Number 9. Rui Costa. Coming on the field. Number 15. Yamal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 18. Dembele. Number
Vitinha.
17.
Rijkaard. No, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Belletti. Vitinha. No way through. That is good alertness. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Incoming delivery. Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Hullet. Vitinha, pass somewhat off target.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a searching pass, and that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hullet, over to the right flank. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Hullet. Delivers the ball. Rijkaard. Vitinha. Now it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Swings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Strokes it back. And the finish! Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Delivered low. That's going to go a long way. Hong Kong have the chance to go the other way.
4 added minutes have been
Real
indicated.
chance! And that's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in on the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Germany have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Germany against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Eze. And it's Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Lampard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gabriel. Pepe cuts it out. McAllister. Rijkaard. And this is Dembele. Olise. And he's big chance! Fantastic from Olise! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They want to be quick to recover this. Bernardo Silva. Turns back here, probably the best option. Germany leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Olise looking for a runner. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lampard, and that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Cuts it back. Olise deals with that comfortably. Germany are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. Well, they can break here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's a searching pass. Opts to play it back. Eder Militao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diouf proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very...
Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? And this is Lampard. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, Red, nice interception. Lampard. McAllister. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And this is Bernardo Silva. Ibrahimovic wants to run onto this. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ibrahimovic. Eze. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's goal side. Haaland! It's a loose... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Germany! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Germany leading now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Belletti. Jude, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Germany ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitution.
And we get things going again. Silvestre. It's a good spell of possession, this. Succumbs to the pressure. Eze. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Girassi. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Lampard. Now it's Girassi. Silvestre. And it's Serginho. Silvestre. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dembele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Ibrahimovic. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion...
Decent chance! Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Substitution for Germany. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Dembele.
Germany now in a position
18,
far more desirable.
Well,
Number
everything
10,
is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial
17,
heartbeat, at least for one.
Coming on the field, number
Foot in.
23, El Hadj Diouf.
Silvestre, defending
Number
his corner
7,
stubbornly,
Vinicius
stood up very
Junior.
well to his man.
Number 14, Etta Brissau. Number 8, Bruno
Silvestre.
Fernandes. Number
Barcelona
4,
ran themselves into the
Chouameni.
proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Taking place.
Rizal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. McAllister, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kukçu. Now it's Guirassy. That has been slung wide. Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. Serginho plays it through. And he plays one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Guirassy. Kukçu. He's free. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aims beyond the defence, so no flag here. Barcelona awarded another corner, so third corner of the game. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, that's neat. And this is Hazard. Now it's good. Shoots! Goal! Right back in the game! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he will shot a goal! And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's all alone. Real chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Vinicius Junior has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. De Gea claims comfortably.
Germany really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Can he finish? Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Germany have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Looking for the run. Diouf, just the keeper is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball played for Kukçu. Silvestre. He's a sharp little ball here. Bastoni gets it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho picks it up out wide. And a header! It's in! Deep into injury time! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? It's been slipped through. And he shoots! Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a little off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Olise. Now he's running away. And the shot! Off the post! Oh, that's a waste. Germany are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Stam. Desai. Hakimi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that looks a decent ball. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Germany! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Olise receives it in a good position here. Pullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Howson cuts it out. Olise. And it's Pullet. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, what has happened here? Tries a oh, good effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Big chance! Well taken goal. And that takes him up to 30.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. And it's Pullet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he welcomes it in. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shin to shin. And that signals the end of the first period. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Germany sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So straight into the second half. He's in a good position here. No way through there. Cut it out. Neymar. It's Pullet. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Shanghai Shenhua clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he finish? And that's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Germany. Number 11.
Germany choosing to make the first change.
Number 10.
Shanghai Shenhua cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Number
What a
7.
difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Number 18. Number 8.
Stam promptly onto that, and that is that.
Number 23.
Right card.
Number 21.
Shanghai Shenhua are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Nedved. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, here we go. He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hullet, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
This looks promising. Rolls it backwards. And that's a good ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Eze. Batistuta. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Germany! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hullet. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Let's a look and place it forward. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's worked it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Is there any support? He might... Halle! Oh, has another go! It's bounced back off the post. And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stam calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. Nice looking ball. Desai cuts out the pass. Hullet going face to face with his great rival. That's very neat. Back when it goes. Shot, surely! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Number
They have
5.
stolen level at the last!
Substitutions
He
taking
just
place.
absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jupe.
I think we might be done here,
Added
Peter.
minutes
I
has
don't
been
see there
indicated.
being enough time for them to try again.
And that has left him in a heap. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. He is through here. Chouameni. Belletti. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Germany against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Now, can they get him away? And here's the chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. That's where it came from. And this is Dembele. Shot a goal! Maldini gets it clear. Pedri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Fletcher. Now it's Pele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ferdinand. Darren Fletcher. Doué. Hakimi. Big chance! Frustratingly close. Darren Fletcher. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more...
There's the shot! Goal! Germany! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri, can he finish? And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rodri wins the duel this time. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gabriel cuts out the pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Vieira. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to return it. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Rodri. Now it's Pele. Floated through. And it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! Oh, and again! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferdinand can clear it away. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel. And it's Doué. Hakimi. Maldini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vinicius Junior. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That has not gone well. Could be danger here! Belletti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Darren Fletcher knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Eder Militao. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pele! And it's there! It's all becoming so